Alright guys, welcome back to the stream. Anyone who drops back by, do I want to load this? Oh yeah, there's been updates. Yes I do. So joys of early access, there's going to be a whole lot of patch changes and things are going to change, but that's cool. We can learn the changes together. As I was saying, welcome back. Thank you so much, anyone who's stopping back by. To anyone new, welcome. Say hi. I love to chat. If you've got questions, ask. And I will endeavor to answer them. Pretty new to this myself. Just playing through. Probably made a couple of bad decisions. I was trying to siege, but I couldn't hold enough of an army together every time I started besieging an enemy. I started getting armies coming after me, which is fine. Yeah, now I am just trying to get my army back to strength, and we'll go have a bit of a play. I apologize if you guys get rain noise in the background. I've tried really hard to set up my setup so that you guys won't have to listen to that, but you never know. Let's go get involved in this business here. Yeah, that's about it. Glad to have you guys here. Feeling very Roman at the moment. This game's pretty brutal. I mean, it's medieval combat, right? So it was always going to be brutal, but pretty entertaining. I'm not even going to bother with that. Oh, old matey didn't even talk to me. Usually they're like, oh, thanks for coming along. Not this time. Pointing. Some Intia guys. Oh, actually, I don't really know these guys very well. I guess we'll see. I think they probably dropped down the bottom there. Yep. I think they're up here somewhere. No. So the little arrows tell you what level they are. Managed to get myself one equite. I should really look up how you actually pronounce that, because I'm always questioning myself. It's like Pastilian is cachet, archie sensation that he's always having with himself most of the time. What do you guys got? Nothing. Thanks anyway. Oh, you guys want some stuff. Deliver the herd to Makeb. Let's have a chat with him. Maybe we can do some missions. Try and get some friends around the place. Oh, yeah. I really wish it didn't force you to do that second option. 438, not a lot of gold, but fine. Don't worry, I'll deliver 10 Midlands Pelfrey personally to Bill Guy Sense Trader. I read that wrong at first. I'm glad I stopped before I said it. Incense Trader in Makeb. Jeez, that's way out there, huh? I'm really glad that they made the fast forward mode easier here. You don't have to hold a button down, you just set it up. And up. Look at that. Ooh. Oh, 35 mountain bandits. That's the fight we want. Excuse me. It's definitely the fight we want.
Infantry! Move to enemy!
So I think there's a difference between charging. I should probably try and sort out these horse guys so they don't make too much of a mess of them. Charging, I'm pretty sure they just go in full speed. Whereas move forward or whatever it is, I think it's a little bit more controlled. Can't reach him. Need the spear. There we go. Alright. Got ourselves some prisoners. These guys are a little bit more valuable than your everyday looters, which is great. Oh, that's a fancy looking axe. We're heading in the right general direction while we chase these guys down, so I'm all good.
Infant charge!
What's up, Fat Boomer? Whoop. Oh, lessons learned. I went and tried to do some quests that I was entirely underprepared for. And also, sieging is considerably more difficult in this one than in previous ones. Realize that you're probably talking about my title. Plus a few things about the leveling system, skills for you and the companions. There's a whole lot of lessons that were to be learnt, mainly to do with differences between this and previous releases. I think most of the things that I've discovered have been pretty good so far as I'm concerned. Do you play Boomer? I don't want them. I'm a mercenary for one of the Imperial groups at the moment. And of course I chose the one that has almost been wiped out. They have like one city left. So all of these guys hate me, as a result of me becoming friends with these guys. But that's kind of good in a way because it gives you a good opportunity to have a few good fights along the way. I mean, I'm still trying to get a hang of the different types of units with the different factions. So yeah, I haven't really made any big decisions about what I like and what I don't at this stage. Oh, actually, I came here for a reason. Incense trader. Let's have a chat with him. Ah, okay. Did you play the old ones? Old matey looks like he's parkouring. What am I like for cash at the moment? There's so much to learn. The new business system, like city businesses, is a little bit different. Yeah, you played the old ones. I love the old ones, but I do think that they have made some really good changes in developing this one. You guys all, there we go. Bit slow on the texture streaming there. Alright. Yeah, just turn.
Hold fire! Infantry! Forward! Make a shield wall! Bowman! Fire! Soldiers! Give 'em hell!
Took a while on that second volley there. Oh, I missed him. We got an upgrade. Earlier I wanted to, but getting more legionary is never a bad thing. Don't want looters, they're a bit rough. We will take some loot from them. Looting the looters. And I ended up way out here. I feel like they've only just taken this town. I'm kind of interested to go over there and see what's going on. And no, I'm not going to be able to besiege them. Although, I'm going to need to do some sieging to improve my engineer skill. Can't just throw points at it like you used to. Have to develop things by doing them, which makes so much more sense. But when it comes to things like engineering, is way more difficult.
After me! Move! Bowman! Infantry! Archers, forward!
That was easy enough. There you go. I lost sight of him. You run through the trees here or something? Oh. Oh. Done. A Nexus would be called to join one of your fate. And you know what? If you wanted to, you probably could. That's one of the things that I really love about this game. Is the ability to do things like that. Go up here somewhere. I mean, you can basically do what you like. You'll upset some people along the way. I mean, what I used to do, in the old ones, I loved the Nords. So I would quite often just go and get a whole heap of Nord warriors, get them up to Huskal. Yes. Good. Yeah, get them up to like Huskal level, and then go and take over a town of the Nords. Because that way I could keep on topping myself up with Nord warriors. It meant that the people that I wanted the troops from hated me, and it does make it, or it did make it difficult in the last one because you would lose morale. Yeah, they'd lose morale for having to fight against their own countrymen, which was a little bit difficult, but at the same time, it was fun. Alright, I am going to... That's exactly it. One thing I have noticed is all of the companions I've come across so far in this have been kinda troublemakers. There's not really any particularly strong characters amongst them as yet. I like you guys standing in a circle. It makes it really easy for me. I just ride around and whack you as I go by. It's nice. Of course they leave the circle formation once I tell them that. Alright, everyone come and get involved. Alright, spear time. Oh man, I can't hit anything today. I've been playing too many FPSs the last couple of days. And now they've adopted the little bitch formation. Can't say as I blame them though. Sort him out. I gotta get that timing right for that sweet little like whack and then swish to whack again thing. I think it's all about timing. Oh, one of them got away. I don't like that. Oh well, off you go. Still don't entirely understand why people are bringing puppets into a war with all these puppeteers, but so be it. Doesn't really seem like a scattered prone formation. The Scarlet scattered prone formation. A fancy looking field. that for me. Good. It's not... I do have some companions, but they're fairly well kitted out as helmet. That'll do. I was heading this way, wasn't I? Yep. I took out a lot of what should have been stronger armies purely by using tactics yesterday. That was yesterday. I did some streaming, which paid out really, really well. And I was hoping it was going to allow my guys that I've sort of made the decision to join have an opportunity to strengthen up, but it didn't, unfortunately. So all of these guys, this castle was taken from them. It's interesting, you've got like multiple imperial factions, but they don't back each other up. They just, I guess they're all vying for power, so that makes sense in a lot of ways. Yeah, C82, we're not going to be able to take that. Old ones are probably going to manage that, but this one, I'll lose half my army before I even get to the walls. Ooh, here we go. Looks like someone to fight. What's this? Why are you running? Don't run. I am still a bit of a sucker for old game tactics where I like have my dudes hang out and then I go and mess up their army a little bit. Didn't say I wanted to end the conversation there. I still want to fight him. Alright, one
Infantry!
there.
Forward!
Get a shield
Make a
wall.
shield wall! Archers! Move!
Not really much in the way of hills around here, which is a bummer, but fine.
Follow me!
I need to work out how to separate them a little bit better into different groups. So the boss man's there hidden behind the main force. That's the way, speed up for me. Slice him in the face. That'll do. Whoop. Yoo-hoo. The guys will mess these guys up pretty quick. What's this guy? How's he still running around over here? Nope, not a problem anymore. Ah, missed him. Oh, I love it. Brutality. I don't get to fight this year, so this is where I get my kicks. Unfortunately, COVID has meant the cancellation of all combat sports, so this has to fill a gap for me at the moment. And it's doing well. Doing very well. Oh well, off you go. All of them. Upgrade. Upgrade. That rain's really coming down out there. Just because your bosses don't like me. Alright. Get back out this way. Oh, there's some people for us to fight by the looks of it. These guys are getting quite the army together over here. I don't know what their plan is. That's not gonna happen. Oh, don't run away. Just because I beat you last time. Still loving that scattered prone formation comment. Let's fight. I think that's a good plan. I think we should fight. As we do. Attack.
Arrows! Move! Archers! Footmen! Move! Shields up! Soldiers! After me!
Gonna make a little bit of a mess, guys. These guys hiding. Oh, other side of the water. That's clever. They've set themselves up in the water to try and minimize the impact of our cavalry, which is great, except I'll just let you guys stand in the water while I go and fight your cavalry. Oh, I missed him. That was a bad start. Oof. Oh, he was one of mine. Whoops. That's... Oh, ouch. Ah, dear. Yeah. At least I got good quality archers. I should be able to make a bit of a mess of them on the approach. More red in there than I'd like. This is not a good outcome. I took way more damage than I'd expected to. I think we will be retrying this. Look at that. That's rough. Let's try that again. Ah, dear. Wasn't great. I gotta get used to how much more damage you take. I know I can take this guy, I've just gotta fight better. Try again. Let's see. Ooh, lovely. Okay.
On my flank!
Let's see where they set them. Okay, they're going over there. Find a way to make use of this landscape.
Archers! Forward! Footmen! Move! Infantry, follow me! Hold fire! Infantry! Follow me!
Oh, their archers are shooting us. Oh, that didn't work. Let's try this again, shall we? Who's coming forward first? You. Okay. There we go, that's more like it. That's the way. It's Tim. Alright, we'll go fight that other side then. Let's give these archers a bit of a swing on the way by. Oops. Frickin' trees. Oh. Frickin' spears. Frickin' spears. Right, our archers will start to for these guys. Oh, ready for that flank, guys? The numbers do start to tell. Oof. It's less than ideal, but there we go. Oh, what's going on back here? See, this is why you don't run away, guys. Alright. Hopefully this skirmish line will be effective against the cavalry. It would have been good if they'd stayed amongst those rocks for the fight, but fine. There we go, that's not terrible. Get shooting. There we go. Almost there. Wonder if my archers are running low on arrows. Really didn't go as well as I would have liked it to. Holy crap. Oh man, that was rough. You've done well off you go. Doesn't like me. As a surprise. Um, 1 and 2. Oh, of course, I've ended up with these guys as troops rather than taking the prisoners as I meant to. Get rid of them from the lowest to the highest. Bowman. Oops. Sergeant Crossbow. Actually came out of this one reasonably well, all things considering. It was not a fight I should have gotten into. But I think we came out of it pretty well, all told. Fun. Let's limp our way somewhere we can sell up. Don't worry, villagers, we're not going to mess with you. Ransom? Fairly certain all my stuff's locked in. Excellent. What still is? Oh, this is where oh my weight is, holy crap. Trade. Seeing as I'm here and I have the monies, we set ourselves up a business. I don't think I have one already. That kind of texture bug. It looks like maybe workshops. Shops. No, it's just a random barn. They're down here. nice castle. Well, city. That's right. Keep forgetting I can do this here. Small child. Hello, child. I love it. Garrios, brave and strong. Always right and never wrong. Men will trust him with their lives, but not their daughters or their wives. It's excellent. Love it. What's up, homie? No talk. I'd like to buy this workshop. What's up? That's a bit crap. Super crap. These dudes up here. What? Merchants. This town looks like it's thriving. Actually, I should have a quick... There we go. Through settlement, prosperity, and... Improve this one. Sionica. Actually, we picked up some recruits along the way. Really want a whole lot of fodder troops if I can help it. Trying to avoid getting real base level troops. I'm still getting some pretty low level ones, but that... Let's head up over here.
After me! Archers! Forward! Arrows! Infantry! Forward! Hold fire!
Just for the moment.
Infantry! Move! Everyone! Fire at will! Everyone! Charge!
Love it. It's so brutal, but I love it. Yeah, that'll do. They're running away. Cleaned up a few. Oh well, off you go. I can get rid of all my. How am I for a legion? 5. That's pretty. Still got a bit of a mix of recruits, which isn't I guess it. Over here, we'll get rid of prisoners. We won't. Yeah. Who are you hiding over here in the corner, Dysporian? You. Hello, lady. Alright. Bye, Boomer. You guys have got plenty of people to take care of this town. Have any? I can't sell prisoners. We fight. I really should have save. I really should save. Attack. Let's do this thing. Okay.
Bowman!
About the best we're gonna get as far as high ground's concerned.
Move! Archers! Infantry! Forward! Form a shield wall! Soldiers! Follow me!
Need to keep an eye on what's going on back there. Quit running, you bitch. There we go.
Everyone! Attack!
Oof. Get them off their horses. Alright, you can just keep running. You don't have to keep changing direction. Jeez, man. Oof, missed him. Jeez. My swing is all over the place. That's that one done. This guy just running around in the middle here. One of our riders? Yep. Yeah, we're not going to bother chasing down that guy, that's fine. Oops, I just took all of those guys, which I did set. Militia we don't want, mercenaries we don't want. I will take Imperials. The Crusade guys are awesome, but they're not really fitting my current tactical plan. Leave them be. One more than I'm allowed. Get rid. It's me. Not gonna fight these guys. Where you going? Okay, get rid of my stack of people. Oh, okay. It's not great. 260 is probably more than I can take on. them. Okay. Nothing there. Head back up here. You're hanging around. Are you gonna join me if I come and do this? I know this is gonna not work. Oof. What we got? 100 versus 107 versus their 260. See how that goes.
Archers! Move! Footmen! Move! Raise your shields! Footmen! And archers! Footmen! Stay close!
Oh, look at all those horses. There's a whole lot of cavalry. Oh, spear, spear. Surprised I am still moving, to be honest with you. Oh, there goes the horse. Whew. Oh my goodness, who's left? I'm guessing we're running away now. That was just a play around fight, but wow. Oh. We only got 33 of them. That's crazy. Madness. Whew, that was interesting. Feel like I probably need to leave the service with these guys. Let's just let them do what they do. I don't know, I can't make up my mind here. I mean, let's look at them. They're kind of screwed. Yes, they have 533 guys in there. So they're probably not going to lose their last stronghold, but still, it's their last stronghold. No, we'll just see what they do. What's up, guys? Ah, I should have thought about that some more. Jeebus, okay. See how I go with that. That fight's well and truly with. You're gonna chase me. Let's just get it done with. Now you've lost your interest. Doesn't look like he's chasing my party. Oh, I'm done. Hey! Thank you! I'm so confused. He says he's chasing me until I get close and then he runs away. See? What else I'm supposed to be doing for him? Rent us. Alright, so I managed to get away with that. Something. Still in. I can hire anyone else, but I'll give it a go because I can do with it here. Oh, awesome. Frickin' midget. Okay. They'll seem to be free. Look, are we gonna fight or what?
Follow me! Bowman! Infantry! Archers! Move! Arrows! Infantry! Forward! Form a shield wall! Footmen! Follow me!
Let's get these guys to stop wasting their ammo on this horse archer here. We'll take that out. Alright, that's better. Oh, that was terrible work on my part. Someone hit him, would ya? Thank you. He's off. Damn it. Am I gonna hit this guy or what? As usual, it must be me. Oof. Alright, boss man's down. Oh, a circle. I like circles.
Infants, follow me! Everyone! Infants after me! Soldiers! Forward!
There's still a guy on his horse over there. That's no good. Horsey boy. Let's have a chat. Yo. Where'd you come from?
Move to enemy!
Alright, cataphract is sorted. Oof. Little bit of red, but it's not too bad. You guys though.
Everyone, kill them all!
It's Tim.
You bastard!
We lost a couple. Ah, we only lost 3.
Yes!
Two of them were knocked unconscious, but that is perfectly fine. But well, off you go. He really didn't like me. Let's have a look. Who do we want out of here? I will take you and you. 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 Mm. Trained infantry. Oh. Oh, they were all prisoners anyway. Attention there, I thought I was firing people. Where are you gonna run to, bud? Hey?
Attack!
Did that guy just yell, I'll eat your liver? Oh dear.
Die, you pig!
Skis. Upgraded my troops. That's fine. Look, and maybe Nia can have some better sword. Field. Padded shoulders. Some decent armor. And a horse. Should we give her a horse? Horse. Oh. Can I just like join the fight? Record farms. +1 influence vessel. Don't have any farms yet, but I think for the long term that's probably the better choice. In on this. Let's work it out. Oh, we got archers. Let's set them aside here. Why am I on a horse? Horse isn't going to do me any good here.
Archers, follow me!
And all my guys on me.
Boom it on my flank! Archers! Troops, follow me! Form a wall!
Let me through. Extract a few of these guys away so that our guys can make the walls a bit better. Our guys seem to have pushed onto the walls fairly well. Oh wow, okay. I think that went pretty well. Even mine. Oh, you stuff. You guys can have. Alright. First proper game siege. I think it went fairly well, all things considered. Fast does this guy go? Chow through. Shouldn't we know we're slower than him? Know where they're going? Oh, they're going down to try and get their castle back. Let's get on in on this. Hold on. Ooh, okay. This is interesting. I'm actually on the other side of the siege for this one. Or is this happening outside? This is happening outside. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh, we were not prepared for this.
Attack footmen! Bowmen! Move! Infantry! Move! Infantry! After me!
Look at this. This is ridiculous. That was a bad choice. But we're gonna do it just for the fun. I'd say we made a pretty good showing of ourselves, all things considering. I mean, weight of numbers just finished us off, but all things considered, what did we manage here? It's pretty even showing. Actually, we did pretty well. But I am going to load. Let those guys just fight it out amongst themselves, because I don't actually really want to get involved in that. I was just doing it for the fun. All our food. Some money. Tell you what, I wouldn't want to attack this town. Let's have a chat. Huh. Guess I'm full. Sorry, love. Guessing all these places are going to remain looted for them. Yep. Taking it. Just do something a little silly. It's obviously not going to work out, but it's fun anyway. This guy's going to give me some trouble. Actually, I think you're the one who ought to surrender. Mm-hmm. Probably not.
Follow me!
Yeah, going to this hill, my friends. Want any chance of beating this guy? Let's be honest, isn't gonna happen. We need to find
Archer!
any opportunity we can to improve our situation.
Move! Infantry! Forward! Form a shield wall! Infantry! Follow me!
I'm not infantry, but that's okay. Oh, are they getting hit already? And their skirmishers are falling back behind the main lines now. Get you running, horses. Cavalry soft. Stim.
Soldiers, charge!
Bit more red on there than I'd like to see. And go over here and involve myself in this. Oof. Forget about the damn cavalry. Shoot these guys. They're the ones killing you. I'm really interested to see how this finishes up. We really shouldn't have even made it this far. Oh, that one's done. Oof. The archers are going to be our big problem when they get their bows out. Oof, so close. Dude just totally missed it. Come on, guys. Don't let them shoot at you or they'll take you off your horses, then you're in trouble. This is so close. I mean, these guys are one of their elite troops, so kind of a pretty tough fight for them. Oh, there goes one of ours. Now I think we're in some real trouble. Oh, nice work. At a fract. That horse standing there is gonna cause some troubles. I think this is one of my companions, so there's a fair chance it's not gonna work out particularly well. Horse is down. On. Ah! By 2! We lost by 2! When they came at us with 152. I think that's a pretty good effort. I really do. That was good times. Alright. Back to serious play. You gotta take these little detours now and then just to see what silliness you can get involved in. This place is so tempting, but there's no way I'd be able to take it at the... Do need to top up my army. They want to fight me. Now with 94 we might be able to do this. Okay. All right.
Stay close!
Do these stop us? Are these going to be an issue? Yes, they are going to be an issue.
Forward! Footmen, after me!
Oof, he got me a good one. Stop bothering my infantry, asshole. How's our army going over there? Better than I'd expected. Not well, but better than I'd expected. There's still some of them standing. Ah, someone got me in the back. I think we made the difference here. Pretty sure I lost every single one of my troops to do it, but I think we made the difference here. It's really going to depend on what these guys manage here. Hopefully numbers will tell the difference. He was pretty clever. He took his army off to the side while I took on the main force. "22 dead, oof, 42 wounded." Those guys, I know that was rough. Ooh, hold on. 4. Lots of loot. Odd mate, he didn't even say thank you. Bit rude. bunch of this crap we're carrying around that we don't need. Down to 30 because I do intend to go and improve setup. People. Oh. Right. Let's get out. Head up to Porus. Looks like they took their castle back. Need to run. Thank you. Nope. I be going on a little bit of a hiring recruitment drive here. Still making good profit though. Looking, see if my party's still got. We've still got a couple of legionaries. Letting guards, cataphract. Not bad. Have to deal with taking on some recruits, aren't I? Build farms here, can I? I can set up businesses elsewhere. Let's have a look. Thinking he looked like one of my guys. Alright. Here we go. Now starting to get more cavalry. Not 100% sure how I feel about that, but I guess it was always going to happen. We need to start improving our troop quality though, so some
Footmen! Kill them all!
No, they didn't get away. Cool. I'm still not messing with caravans because that way you end up messing with like important people in cities. Don't want to do that. These guys out though, for sure.
Infantry attack! Everyone, attack!
Guys probably won't even get there before they die. Oh, they're gonna run away. Okay. Pretty quick finish up. Fine with spend butter and the grain and the. Yo. Don't really have a whole lot to sell either. Nothing there. I'm gonna sell. Okay. Yo. Hey, Express Course. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Alright. Yeah, me too. I love the old ones. I'm still learning every time I play this game something different, so really enjoying it. Who do I want to improve on this attack? Stand over there. To train some of the rear units. Ooh. I kind of like the sound of that.
Hold arrows!
Wait until they get closer, don't waste your arrows on them at that distance. Yeah, that sounds awesome. I hadn't really been getting much in the way of the cavalry, but that seems to be picking up a bit at the moment, which I'm fine with. I'm kind of just retraining troops after a couple of pretty rough fights. So I've picked up a bunch of raw recruits and I'm trying to let them do most of the work so I can get some upgrades. Yeah. Yeah, based very closely on historical Roman units. They were like a, yeah, so they do javelins, I would assume, the Triarii. I haven't found them on here. But yeah, they would be like javelin spears. Okay. Oh, cool. Take the butter. Don't really care much for any of that other stuff. The big thing that I've found, I'm assuming that you've found it, I've been trying to work out. Oh, you want to fight, do you? Sounds like fun. Let's save quickly. Be keen on that. Yeah. Yeah, everything else you kind of got to just try and work out where it fits, right? You're the one who's going to want to surrender. Love it.
Follow me!
Thought I heard cavalry there, so I'm going to get my guys on a hill.
Archers! Move! Soldiers! Move! Make a shield wall! Follow me!
You guys are coming with me. Oh, still not very good at this combat yet. Oh, I missed him straight over his head into the tree. Sorry, I will read your message in a moment. Oh yeah, it would have stuck for sure. There's no bouncy wood in the world. Not bouncy enough to get a saber out anyway. I was wondering if it would have like a tree impact mechanic where you'd end up falling off your horse or anything like that, but it hasn't. Which I'm kind of glad of because I run into trees semi-regularly. Rubber tree. Ooh. Ooh, got myself caught up in there. So you sound like a little bit of a historical combat buff there, Express. Beyond just games. Oh yeah, for sure, big time. I'm looking forward to some strong mods coming in.
So give 'em hell!
Anyone left? All done. No. Oh yeah, for sure. And combat-wise as well, like it's crazy. I actually do historical medieval combat, so I still laugh a little bit at some of the things in this, but ultimately I think they do a pretty good job of balancing the realistic with the fun. Come on, catch them, fight them both. Oh, I'm too beaten up to fight at the moment. Of course I am, that fight was ridiculous. I'll take you. Yep. No, absolutely. There's some pretty crazy historical combatants. I mean, everyone talks about cavalry. Now, I love my infantry. I have interest in the 14th century. That's the era that all of the medieval combat that I do is based on. Yeah, and they absolutely should be. I mean, if you look at 14th century English troops, they had few to no cavalry. They had mounted infantry, but they just worked out tactics. And one of their big strengths, as you say, was the longbowmen. Yeah. Who has longbowmen in this, like proper longbowmen? Are there any? Running from me. He or she. He. Oh, that's cool. It's a big flat area. Over here, and we'll make ourselves a bit of a killing field.
Stay close! Archer infantry!
Oop.
Arrows! Forward! Bowmen! Footmen!
Still trying to get used to these controls a bit.
Forward! Infantry, follow me!
Wish you wouldn't keep calling them infantry. I mean, they're essentially my cavalry. But, so be it. Ah, yeah. It was kind of like that in the old one as well, to be honest with you.
Everyone, charge!
Sorry, guys. I still find that name a little bit funny, Puppeteer. It's like they're bringing their puppets in for a fight. I seem to be getting better at the timing for that loop swing, he says as he then stuffs up on the next two shots. I really should start looking at mods for this. Good. Used to mod the heck out of Warband. Let's take them all. Better. Good. I've fought against the Fiends a lot because I made a bad choice of who to become a mercenary for. I chose... what are they called? These guys, who then got their asses handed to them. So I have been fighting the Britannians a lot. Those Fiends are pretty fierce. As are their... I think they're called like a hero. Okay. Yeah, I'm starting to question how smart joining up with a nation faction was, just because I'm now in this situation where like half the map hates me and the people that I joined up with have done so poorly that it's a bit of a mission. Yeah, I think I got a couple of cataphracts. Oh, one. Thought I had a couple. Maybe I lost one along the way. I've had a couple of pretty rough battles where I've taken on armies that were probably beyond me, but I've managed to utilize my archers. Yeah. $18 motors. That sounds like fun. Send the infantry forwards to get some training. Yeah, for me it depends on the size of the army, but I do like to run a cavalry around the side or around the rear. Um,
True charge!
I do like to try and weaken the cavalry of an army before the infantry gets too heavily involved, especially if they're a bigger army, because otherwise they end up doing exactly that to you. You end up caught up with the infantry in the front and they're coming around and flanking and just destroying you from the sides. Ah, come here. Yeah, for sure. I haven't seen them go shield wall on me that many times yet, though. They seem to do that circle formation quite a lot, which I love because you just ride circles around it, hacking at them as you go around it. Skis there. Yeah, it's just too much massive troops to get through. Have a business here? No. Yeah. Yeah, we've come across a couple of pretty tough formations. The good thing about that square, I find, though, is then you just bring your archers into range and they just decimate them because they're so packed in. Every single arrow hits. Can be pretty brutal. Gonna see if I've improved my skills enough that I can build another business yet. Having a maximum number of workshops is a bit frustrating. Wonder what skill I have to improve to fix that. Don't like being limited on the number of workshops I can have. This was another thing that took me a while to realize, that you can lock things and then sell everything else, which is great. Based on clan. I haven't even looked at my clan ranking in a while, to be honest with you. Let's have a look. I should really give these guys some goals. Skill? No, of course. Back to Braveheart. Absolutely. French was essentially the common tongue of the time, everywhere. they're on the other side of the river. Yeah, I think Rome was bound to get weak with their desire for expansion. There wasn't really any way they were going to do that.
Infantry attack!
So you might be able to tell me. Exactly. The world changed. They were all about getting bigger. And part of the reason that they grew so well in the first place was that they could just ingest everybody else into their world. And as the world changed, that became more and more difficult. Yeah, absolutely. And Caesar was probably a big part of their issue, was the inability to get him out of his position of power. It's really a big falling point. This looks like it's been messed up. Yep. I think that's true of a lot of people of the time, though, as well. Really? Come on now. How do I get? Oh, I want to do that. You didn't give me any anyway. I did half your freaking work for you. Sorry. Um. Alright. Back to my own thing. Oh, well, that actually worked out quite well for me. I hadn't realized that it would fix my relationships with these other groups, but I'm kind of glad. That's actually an interesting sort of oh, I'm having a mind blank on the word I want. I'll get there in a sec. Give me a sec. I'm not in word mode at the moment. Oh man, I can't get my head around it. I'll come back to that. My thought too. But yes, absolutely, politics got him killed. And I think politics gets any great general killed, even in modern times. Kind of needed to give himself
Archers, on my
wars
flank!
in a lot of ways. He kind of had to make sure that there was a war to ensure that he maintained power. So, kind of had to go and chase those wars a lot.
Charge! Victory is ours! Victory is ours! We've been blessed!
Visit Jalmaris now that we can. Chat with this fellow. Alright, looks like I need skill. Sure. Right. Exactly. And so he had to chase war wherever that took him, and unfortunately that took him too far in the long term. Alright, let's get out of here. That's something I don't know a lot about, to be honest with you. Um, what's going on down here at the moment? Well, there you go. Yeah, we wouldn't be able to take that, would we? Interesting. Definitely wouldn't be able to take these guys, which makes me sad. Hmm. Yeah, it's a big thing to do, huh? Who do I want to go fight now? Basically, but done more often in history than you would probably expect. Definitely a strange practice, but yet has been done times. Maybe here. Siege going on. Chase these guys. Direction.
Move!
It's for fun. This time I'm gonna
Close in!
see how this works. Does it keep them in a line? No. I'd assumed it would, but no. Okay. Throwing babies off of cliffs had been a fairly ongoing practice for a while by then, though, as well. But it was a very brutal time period. Well, I want him with the face paint. Oh, I didn't kill him. Damn it. Finish him. Oh well. Ooh. Well, yummy foods are gone. History is impressive. I have interest in that era, but my main interest, as I think I mentioned earlier, is like 14th century. Instead of interest. These guys look like they want to come and try and take this castle. Oh, I'm not going to be able to besiege it because I'm not at war with them. Yeah. Right, I should probably stop. Not nearly enough. I mean, this one was 7 years in the waiting. So no, not nearly enough. Yeah. Real-time role-playing strategy. Alright. What am I going to do next? What do you reckon? What should I do next? As my character, what do I do? Had my little bit of fun working with a kingdom. I could go and join another kingdom and crusade to finish up the south. Where does this map go? Oh, you reckon I should go and try and take Zionica? Don't know if I have the leadership level in troops to achieve that as yet. Man, they are. The cavalry is just absolutely insane. And having a mostly infantry based army is going on down here. What have we got? Oof. That's not going to happen anytime soon. I could probably weaken them if I wanted to by going and messing with all of their armies. Just don't know what castle I'd be able to take at the moment. Going on over here. That'd do it. I mean, if I really wanted to, I could probably start a war with these guys and clean out their troops. I would very, very quickly be able to reduce their army, but I think they would get taken out by somebody else rather than by me before I was able to finish them off. Ooh, someone to talk to. Sure, we'll get involved in that. Thank you for the follow, I really do appreciate that.
Attack!
And as the silliness says, welcome to the crew of the good ship Davy J. I used to play a lot more pirate games. I'll be honest with you, I think the best pirate game around at the moment is Sea of Thieves. Really care what these guys have to say, I just want to try and get some more of that quest done. 3 more. Oh, as in the old style Pirates games? Yeah, absolutely. The Sid Meier's made those. The ones I'm thinking of, they were pretty awesome. 78, oh, that's potentially doable. They've got that way across, and then they've got this little land bridge here, I assume. Oh, okay. I never played that one then. Let's see how we get on with these guys. I was gonna pick a fight with you. But talk to old matey. Then I'll pick a fight with you guys. More down. Let's have a fight. Let's do this thing. Something a little bit different. Something crazy. That's the one that's parked up near the tower bridge. I think. Is that the one?
After me! Infantry! Forward! Archers! Move! Footmen, follow me!
You guys can come out of there, that's fine. Just leave the infantry in there. Oh, hearing that sound when you know that they're shooting at you would be freaking terrifying.
Footmen! Form a shield wall!
Oh, I got a level. Lovely. That is the body of that troop at the moment.
Everyone! Charge! Infantry, follow
You
me!
guys stay with me though. Let's head around the back with this cavalry. Ooh, archers. Let's go hit them. Just do your thing. Go. Though. Don't worry about them. They're fancy. Have some mail missions. You give them to our lady. Shoes, you got better shoes. Alright. Gonna be an ugly battle. Come get me. It's always fun to say. What's that? You have 30 more people than me. You should give up. Oof.
After me!
I don't know how far back we can go here before we hit the edge of the map. I wouldn't mind that rocky hill face there. No, not going to be able to use it. That's a shame. Okay. That'll do over there.
Archers! Move! Soldiers! Forward! Make a shield wall! Infantry, follow me!
We're just gonna go and quickly distract some guys for a sec. Oh! Brutal. They always concentrate on the bloody cavalry. Not going well. Not going well at all. Come on guys, charge. And face your enemy. Stop facing nothing. Here we go. You gotta watch the finish, right? Even if you know you're gonna lose. Oof. That'll do. We know where that one's going for sure. Alright. Look at a different way of approaching this, shall we? If we had have held that hill, that could have been a very different experience, but oh. I do sometimes like to just take the fight that I know is not going to work out well for me, just to see how well I can do with it. That was kind of one of those situations. It didn't go well. What's going on? Freaking horse archers. Alright, guys. What do we got here?
Forward! Infantry!
Let's get you up here for the moment.
Move! Form a shield wall! Footmen! Follow me!
I'm guessing their army's still just chilling out where it was. Yep.
Everyone! Bowman!
Set you up right on here.
Move! Footmen! Move!
If we can draw some of their cavalry out. I got pretty beaten up in that early fight though, so I don't want to get too much of that going on. Ah, missed him.
Wedge position!
Damn it. Come on guys, just hit this guy. I really wish that these guys would move. Got some quality spears in that group there. Yep, alright.
Infantry! Forward! Archers! Move! Infantry! Forward! Soldiers!
So you guys come over here. Oh, what did I just press? That one.
Archers! Move! Footmen!
Them into.
Move! Archers! Move! Infantry! Forward!
Not there for the moment.
Infantry! Form a shield wall! Footmen, follow me!
Oh. That'll do. Ah, that's kinda cool. It took way longer to get those guys to come after us than I'd hoped it would. That sounds like some fun.
We won!
Sargoth. Like Sargoth in the old warband. Well, I need to go eat soon. Ooh, Oh, we need to do something about our food situation too. Should keep me going for a while anyway. Probably not all that long though now I think of it, because I've got a big army now, haven't I? Oh. $89, we can take that.
Follow me!
Where are we gonna go? That hill too far back?
Archers! Infantry! Archers! Move! Soldiers! Forward! Footmen! Follow me!
Would expect these guys to be a bit more aggressive because they've actually got a larger army than us. Let's hope it works out that way.
Infantry! Shields up! Footmen! After me!
Back here. I went into that one a bit weak. And don't play around, just get in there. Ah, dear. I gotta stop letting myself get knocked out. That's when this always goes to hell. When did I last save? Oh, really? Disappointing. A little bit differently. Oh, well.
Arrows! Move! Infantry! Move! Infantry, stay close!
These guys got their main force over here, okay.
Infantry! Move! Bowman! Forward!
Try and distract these guys quickly.
Archers, forward! Arrows, forward! Infantry, onward! Footmen, charge!
Alright. Cool. Right, you. Alrighty. I think I'm gonna have to call it a day there. It is coming up well, it's past my lunchtime. You feel robbed? Why do you feel robbed? Yeah. That's why I don't even bother taking towns most of the time, because you just never get them. But thank you so much for hanging out today, Express. Thank you so much for the follow. I am going to call it at that. Anyone who has watched the video, who comes and checks out the video later, come and follow me on your preferred platform, Mixer, Twitch, YouTube, whichever one. I'm going to go eat now. I may be back later. I'll see how I go. Thanks again. It's been really good chatting with you, Express. Do you stream? Looks like you do. Let me drop you a follow. Be sure to come and check you out. Not that I have a lot of people, but let's look at doing a quick raid here. Bruno's playing a bit of Sea of Thieves. I think he might be doing a charity stream at the moment. So if you're keen, swing by and check out Bruno's stream. He's a pretty good bloke. Plays a lot of Sea of Thieves. If you want to see a good pirate game, Express, check out him playing Sea of Thieves. But that's it for me. Thank you so much, guys. Hopefully I'll catch you soon. And for my mixer peeps, that you will get an auto host onto somebody quickly.